one nation, one election की बात जो है सरकार
anti-constitutional bill. It's against the federalism of our nation, and we are opposing the bill.
सरकार के पास 2/3 नंबर भी नहीं था आज, तो आपको लगता है कि सिर्फ ये?
I mean, I think it is technically introduced, but you heard from the objections of a lot of parties. I also had given my objection notice, but I was not called upon to speak. However, I think in addition to all the very valid objections made by the opposition members, there's also the question of depriving our people's mandate. They have the right to vote. The Constitution begins with the words, "We the people." This is about the people of India. They should have the right to determine who forms their government. And imagine a situation where one government has to fall because another government falls, because of an arbitrary deadline. This whole thing makes no sense. And I think honestly in a parliamentary system, we have to understand that the way things work, you absolutely depend on the confidence of the members of the House who are in turn elected by the people of India. In a parliamentary system, there is no way that you can have fixed terms without completely playing havoc with our democracy. It's far better to just let the continuing of the existing system, let the existing system continue. But be that as it may, let the JPC have a detailed discussion. But from what you heard today, the vast majority of parties in the House are strongly opposed to this approach. I don't see it getting the 2/3 majority it needs.
Sir, opposition had the number of 198, but the ruling party had a number of 269 only.
But that we already knew in advance. Yeah? I mean, so they, I mean, no, you mean that they didn't have enough.
269 votes, despite of the issued by the BJP.
Correct. So there were clearly about just under 30 members who were not there to vote. That's something you'll have to ask the BJP about. On our side too, there were a few people missing. So we too would have done slightly better. But undoubtedly, the government has larger numbers on its side than us. In the JPC, however, they may even have a majority in terms of the composition of the JPC. But to pass it as a constitutional amendment, you need 2/3 majority that they very clearly don't have. And it's obvious that they should not persist too long with this.
Sir, the Parliament and
Yes.
now send to JPC.
Yes. No, the DMK has been opposing this bill. We think it is unconstitutional, against federalism and against the will of the people. So we do not, we want this bill to be withdrawn, but at least now they've sent it to JPC. So let's see what when it comes back from JPC. Thank you.
It has not been sent till now.
No, not now.
Not sent.
3 p.m.
3 up to
3 p.m. It has been introduced in the Lok Sabha today. Opposition, Congress party opposed to it.
In the 2/3 of majority was needed for the bill to be passed, the amendment to be passed, and that means in the total members present were 461. In that thing, 2/3 means 307 was needed, but the government got 263 and the opposition got 198. Therefore, they are not got 2/3. But as we all know that this bill is this stage in the introduction stage, it is simple majority which speaks. But today itself, if you would have passed the constitutional amendment, this bill would have been defeated, because this bill is not having the support of the opposition and many parties have spoken against it. Now it is very clear that this bill is going to be referred to some other committees. It is not going to happen now in this term.